Good morning. We are gathered here today in front of the historical Somerset County Courthouse to commemorate the 20th anniversary of September 11th. I welcome all of you who have joined us here on this beautiful morning, as well as those who are watching live stream. At this time, we will have the Pledge of Allegiance, and I would like to invite former Chief Keith Silverman of Somerset Fire and Rescue Station 56 in Franklin Township to lead us in that pledge. The former chief is also an instructor at the Somerset County Emergency Services Training Academy, where he has been serving since 1998.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Most of us can remember where we were on that dreadful day. I personally had just pulled up into the parking lot of my job, which ironically, actually, it's been 20 years. 20 years ago, a week ago. And the chaos that was surrounding that day, the darkness that fell over us as a country, we will never forget. We are here today to remember and honor the lives of 39 Somerset County residents who died that terrible day, along with the thousands of others who perished during the attacks, and that Ground Zero workers and volunteers who have since passed away. We also honor and remember the dedication of the individuals who innocently reported to work that morning, the bravery of ordinary people who did all they could to help coworkers and strangers, the courage of those they left behind, the resiliency of children now fully grown, the valor of emergency, and the responders who ran into the burning towers to save others, and the bravery of passengers who fought back on Flight 93 before it crashed into Somerset County, Pennsylvania. Let us all remember the spirit of community, the spirit of unity that Americans felt after September 11th. When we put aside our differences for a time to console and comfort, to rally and rebuild, to stand up and to strengthen, we can continue to honor everyone. We can continue to honor every one of those that we lost by performing small acts of service in their memory. Even the simplest act of kindness can help us reclaim that spirit that we felt on 9/11. And I give you this quote from President Barack Obama in his 2011 radio address. Even the smallest act of service, the simplest act of kindness, is a way to honor those we lost, a way to reclaim that spirit of unity that followed on 9/11. Now, I would like to ask my fellow commissioners to join me in reading the names and honoring the lives of the 39 Somerset County residents who lost their lives on September 11th. Evan J. Barron, David O. Campbell, Keith Coleman, John Collins, Brian Dale, Kevin Dennis, Stephen Domino.
William Fallon Jr., John W. Farrell, Louis Forsini Jr., Michael Finnegan, Christopher Forsyth, Noel Foster, Stephen Genovese, Stephen Goldstein.
Kermit Anderson, Christopher N. Ingracia, Alvin Kappelman Jr., Robert John Halligan, Kevin James Hannaford, John Clinton Hartz, Allison Hortzman Jones, Stephen Joseph.
Ganache La Ducat, Matthew McDermott, Stacy Sanis McGowan, Philip Parker, Hongash Mi K. Prakmar, Ludwig Picaro, Stephen E. Polis, Thomas B. Reinen.
Cheryl Rosenbaum, Timothy Patrick Sulis, Craig W. Stwab, Ronald J. Tortero, Lance Tumulty, Elizabeth Wanino, Allison Maria Wildman, Frank Thomas Wisniewski.
Before we walk across to place the wreath at the Memorial Clock Tower, I would like to mention that the Somerville Rescue Squad ambulance located near the clock tower was sent to Ground Zero for about 5 days after the attacks. It may, in fact, be the only remaining ambulance in Somerset County that had been at Ground Zero. This was arranged by the Somerville Rescue Squad trustee, Steve Wyman. So thank you, Steve, and thank you to the squad. I would also like to thank the Somerville Fire Department for arranging to have engine number 5 with us again this year. Just take a look. It's a beautiful truck. And I want to take a moment to recognize the elected officials and former elected officials that are here with us today. I see faces, it's too many to name, but if you're serving at the congressional level, if you're here, please raise your hand so that we may acknowledge you. Okay, at the state level, thank you. Former county freeholders, thank you. Former surrogates, thank you. Any mayor or council persons or former mayors or council persons, thank you for being with us. I also want to point out the 7 message field boards to my right that line the sidewalk between here and the clock tower. At our very first 9/11 ceremony in 2002, guests took time to express their thoughts and feelings on these very boards. Now, to mark the 20th anniversary, we wanted to share them with you again. And we invite each and every one of you to review the remembrances. Perhaps you left a message on one of those boards, or you might recognize one left by a friend or a neighbor. We also have placed blank signature boards near the clock tower, and we invite each and every one of you to leave a message in honor of this 20th anniversary. At this time, the Sheriff's Office Honor Guard will lead us over to the Memorial Clock Tower, where Deputy Director Suey and I, on behalf of the Board of County Commissioners, will present a wreath in commemoration. It will be followed by the band playing Amazing Grace, followed by a moment of silence once we get to the tower. Then the courthouse bell will ring 5 times to mark the end of our ceremony. And I want to again now thank the Sheriff's Honor Guard and the Police Pipes and Drum Band for enriching our September 11th ceremony again this year. And I want to thank all of you for helping us commemorate the 20th anniversary.